What's up, y'all? This is Love and Hip Hop episode 4. Okay, now the link to the full episode will be down below in the description box if it is available. I haven't checked yet. It probably is. All right, so go ahead, hit the like button for your girl. I'm always trying to look out for y'all, so y'all look out for me. All right, so first off, 1K subscriber giveaway. Must like, share, and subscribe. Okay. So we're going back to the end of the last episode. And it's Diamond and Cisco. And Cisco drops the bomb on Diamond about him having a 6-month-old son. And she was like, what? You have a 6-month-old son? You cheated on me? So you telling me you cheated on me? Okay. Who's the bitch? And he's like, hold on, y'all. He's like, she's not a bitch. Who's the bitch? He's like, okay, it's the mother of my daughter. And she was like, okay, so you had 2 kids with her. You still in love with her? Do you still love her? You must still love her. Okay. And then she gets up, walks away, and he goes and follow her as she getting onto the elevator. And he was like, listen, she's like, don't touch me. He's like, all right, I'm not going to touch you. Just listen to me. And, I'm just telling you this because I want to be with you. And she was like, no. Okay, you going to tell me that you cheated on me and had a 6-month-old son. And he's like, yeah, but, I'm just trying to be straight with you. I'm just trying to let you know everything. And she was like, no. Okay, you have lost a good woman and you messed up a good thing. He was like, I know. And she was like, and I hope you know that. So fuck you and fuck us because I'm done with this relationship. She is leaving, okay? And he realized that he fucked up on a good thing. And I'm like, at least she's smart enough to know that she needs to leave his ass. Alright, so next is Peter. Now, Peter is going to Amina. She done changed her hair back to black, and I'm loving it. Okay? But anyways, Peter tells Amina that he has a business trip to do in Trinidad, and he needs to make this money. And she's like, no! You telling me that you're gonna take a trip while I'm 9 months pregnant? I could possibly have our daughter and you're going to miss the birth. He was like, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to miss it. She was like, stop saying that, okay? Because you're not going to be there. You can miss the birth of our daughter. You're going to possibly miss the birth of our daughter. And he was like, it's not going to happen. Look, I promise you, I'm not going to miss it. You're not going to have her. Okay, we need this money, Amina. This fake money that he ain't getting because he's going to Barbados with Tara and the boys to spend some family quality time. And he's going to be actually wasting money instead of making it. Okay? So he is just so... At that point, I wanted to take this chair, okay, and throw it at his head. But good thing I was watching the TV because I definitely wanted to throw that damn chair at his head. Several times in this episode, I wanted to do it. He was pissing me off so bad. How you really gonna leave your wife, your 9-month pregnant wife, one, you lied to her and told her it was a damn business trip in Barbados, but what you really doing is you taking a romantic vacation with Tara and you gonna try to say that it's family time for you and the boys to see if you really still have a chance. You ain't shit. And you really need help, Peter. You seriously, you need all the prayers, you need all the therapy time that you can get, okay? You need to talk to the pastor. You need a serious life change. You've been doing this your whole life. You said you have never been faithful. Okay, you done this with Tara. Okay, Tara's been your side chick, and you've had a fiance in New Orleans and 2 daughters, and you continue to do this. What the hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? All right, that's enough. Cause he gotta get my blood pressure up. Anyways, so next is Yandy and Mendecees up at the court playing with his boys. And Yandy showing, he like, what you doing here? She's like, hey, I had something I wanted to tell you. And he's like, okay, so, all right, what it is, I'm about to take a drink of water, take a break. What's up? She was like, well, you know that I really appreciate you. And, you've been you've been so great to me. You've been a great man. And he was like, okay, so what is it? Is it bad news? Come on now. And she was like, no, it's not bad news. And he was like, all right, so what is it? She was like, I just wanted to give you a gift. So she hands him a gift bag. He ends up opening. He's like, okay, what is this? A watch? He opens the little box. And it's a pregnancy test. All right, we know. And he's like, how did this happen? She's like, you know how it happened. And he's like, man. Then he starts talking about the case. He's like, this is great, she is, and he's like, we're going to speak this into existence. It's going to be a she. She's going to be great. It was a blessing that God let me out. So we can make this blessing. Okay, Mendecees, why are you bringing up this case? This is not what this lady want to hear right now when she just told you that she was pregnant. She's like, look, okay, I don't want to talk about this case. I just told you I'm pregnant. You talking about going away again. Now, let's not go there. So that's it for Yandy and Mendecees this whole episode. So, oh, you know what? Forgot to put it in my notes. What's that chick name? Chrissy? Miss Chrissy. Okay, she's went to talk to Rich because her and her man Santana is having a problem. Okay, she ain't seen him and I don't know when, and she wants to know what's up with him. And Rich is like, look, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Only thing I ever know of him is being married, and after that, it's been with you. So I don't know what's going on between y'all. So she ends up, I'm going to just knock this out the way. She ends up hearing he's in town. She pops up at the studio. He got this artist in there, okay? And Rich supposedly hooked him up with an artist. And she's like, okay, all right, so you up here, huh, doing this. And he like, oh, shit, I know what's about to go down. She don't never pop up to the studio. And she's like, can I just speak to my man for a little while? And the girl's like, okay, yeah, sure, fine. But she's like, remember, we paying a session right now. We paying time right now. We on the clock. All right, but I'll leave y'all alone. So she starts talking. So where have you been? You ain't been coming home. I found out you was in New York. Nobody even told me. And he was like, look, I just, I've been real busy. And she was like, okay. And I heard that you was in a club with some chick the other night. He was like, I was in a club by myself, okay, and there was chicks around. That's what they do in the club, okay? And I so happen to have my artist with me, and she so happened to be a chick, all right? And she was like, oh, okay, so yeah, you had that little bitch up there. What do you need to show her around and take her to the club for? And he was like, I need to introduce her to people. She was like, I'm pretty sure she can go in there by herself and talk to some people. And he's like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. Okay, this is what I do. I work all night, all day, and I'm produced. This is what I do. The girl, the artist, walks back in there, and she's like, I don't want to get in the middle of this, but You know, we are on paid time, and I need to get this session over. And Chrissy like, so you gonna let her throw me out? She gonna kick me out. And he's like, she didn't even say that. She's like, look, I really don't want to get in the middle of this, but I really need to get there. He's like, you are already in the middle of this. And she's like, he was like, you know what? I pay for your time, whatever like that. It's fine. She gets up. Chrissy gets up and leave. Okay, Chrissy. Okay, you just too much. Why did they have her on this show? Okay, my mama just asked me that when we was why do they have her on this show? I said I guess they just have to fill the slots. Okay, I don't even understand, but we knocked that out the way. No more talking about her. Alright, so next is Sin. Sin goes and meets up with Rhonda. Now Rhonda is Sin's and Erica business partner because they do their clothing line her. Remember that? We talked about that a couple episodes ago. So Sin wants to know why she ain't been getting paid. She ain't been getting no money, nothing like that. And Erica told her that Rhonda was stealing money, that she done stole $30,000. Rhonda's like, well, look, I do all the work. Okay, I do everything. Nobody's doing anything. I don't hear from y'all. I don't hear from Erica. She doesn't communicate properly. She's not doing a damn thing. And Santa's like, okay, well, how much money? Oh, she was like, and Erica told me that I can get paid $1,500 a month. What the fuck is $1,500 a month? And I'm like, you know what? That ain't no money, especially when you live in New York, man. Okay? Apartments cost more than that in New York. Anyways, so Santa's like, you know what? Me and Erica just really need to talk. We fell out and all this, and I just need to understand how much money are we making from this business? And she was like, you know what? The business is making anything from 10 to 30,000 a month. Oh, and you taking all that, huh? You pocketing all that. Okay? I think you deserve majority of the money because you are doing all the work, like you said. But if y'all are all equal partners, okay, you don't get all of the money, Miss Rhonda. So Santa's like, you know what? I got to go talk to Erica. All right, so back to Diamond. Diamond's I wouldn't exactly say she's excited, but her mama is coming to town, and you know what? She got to tell her mama that she was right. She sits her down. She's like, "Look, Mom, you right, okay? We were out at a party, and he told me that he got a 6-month-old son by the same chick that he had a daughter with. So he got 2 kids with this chick." And she was like, that is horrible. And Diamond is kind of laughing. She's like, I don't see nothing funny about this, Diamond. Okay, this is horrible. He brings you all the way out here and lets you do what he brings you all the way out here, and to find out that he has a son while y'all were together, and that he's just completely done you wrong. And she was like, so what are you going to do about LA? What are you going to do about living in New York? What are you going to do? She was like, I'm going to try to make it on my own. Okay, and I'm just going to try to do what I'll do, and I'll come back when I feel like it. And she was like, okay, so what about my Lisa? She was like, well, when I feel like that I'm settled in good enough for me, then I'll send for her. And Diamond, baby, you acting like you ain't got a child. Okay, you got to get it together, boo. So, anyways, Diamond mom is like, I'm so pissed with that. I believe that you trying to stay here because if you feel like if you go to LA, you don't have a chance. You stay in New York, y'all can just go back and forth. She was like, no, that's not the issue. I don't even want to be with him. She was like, you know what? Before I leave, I want to talk to him. And she was like, okay, well, I don't want to be there, okay, because me and him are done. I will call him and tell him that you want to talk to him. All right. So next is Peter. Now, Peter goes to Barbados with Miss Tower and their 2 kids. Alright, now they doing all kind of stuff. She dressed up with the people who got the little pasties and stuff on. They dancing on each other, basically butt naked. They got this big old house with the pool in the middle of it. Okay, yeah, this was really for the kids. Anyways, so they enjoying their time. He ends up calling Amina and checking on her. And she was like, "Hey, I'm good. So how are you? What's going on?" He was like, "Nan, I'ma just tomorrow we gonna get this, the situation, the show with the promoting of Pop and stuff like. I guess it was Pop or some shit like that." And he's like, "Yeah, me and the man, we gonna do it tomorrow." She's like, "Okay, so what you gonna do tonight?" He's like, "I'm gonna just go check with the dude tonight. We're gonna talk, and then I'm gonna just chill for the rest of the night. Just lying his ass off. That don't make no damn sense." So they getting happy. Tara's getting a little too happy. She's starting to remember, oh, this is the reason why I fell in love with this man. Okay, Tara. Anyways, so next is Erica. Okay, Eric, this was actually early on in the episode. Who gives a fuck? Erica ends up talking to her mama. Okay, now you can tell by looking at her mama. Her mama done been through some things. Okay, now Erica, I believe Erica said before that her mom was on drugs. Erica went through some shit. She said she was molested while she was a toddler, stealing like Pampers or whatever like that, and Erica done been through some shit. So Erica sits her mom down and she's telling her about her and Sin, how they got physical when they broke up, and she just really tired of going through. She's tired of going through a lot of shit in life, and she just feel like it's unfair. And her mom's like, "Look, what you need to do is just focus on getting your stuff together, your career together, and then later on focus on the relationship. You don't need nobody right now. You got us. That's all you need right now." Her mama gets up, they hug and they kiss. Okay. Then Erica ends up meeting up with Sin. Now, Erica gets in Sin's Jeep, and Sin is like, "Okay, well, I talked to Rhonda, and Rhonda told me that you've been getting money from this. Okay, and I'm trying to figure out why I ain't been getting paid." And Erica goes in, "Really? That's how you do me, Sin? Okay. You act like I don't do these things for you. Are you serious? You gonna believe Rhonda over me? So you trying to go out there and play detective, huh? Little Sin, big bad detective. That's what you trying to do." And Sin is like, I don't even want to hear all that. You do too much. I can't trust you." She's like, "I'm so sick of this, Sin. Okay? I'm not benefiting from this, okay? All I ever did was love you, and I don't benefit from that." And Sin is like, "You do benefit all the time." She's like, "Do I benefit from loving you? Tell me that." Sin, she ends up getting off, walking away. Sin is like, "Erica, you can't keep doing this. All you do is walk away." She was like, "You know what, Sin? I'm done. I'm done with this. It's always this. It's always that." Sin is like, "You know what? Fuck that. I ain't got time to be playing with you." And Erica's like, "Okay, you always want to play the part-time girlfriend." Sin is like, "You've been single. You've been single. Okay? You've been acting like you single, so now you single. Now what?" They get up, walk away. Sin, go find you better, okay? I wasn't even mad at her, supposedly with some dyke man or whatever it was, okay? Because, Erica, you've been cheating on Sin the whole time. You act like you do her so right, and she has no problem, no reason to be wrong. I mean, she has no reason to be mad at you for what you be doing, which is wrong. Erica, you need to really check yourself, boo. Anyways, so next is Diamond's mom. She goes and talks to Cisco, okay? And she like, "Look, I really want to find out from you what's going on before I jump down your throat. And he's like, okay, well, I love your daughter. She's like, you don't love my daughter. I don't even want to hear that. You don't love my daughter. And he was like, I love your daughter. And, but I made a mistake. I had a kid, it just happened. And she was like, it didn't just happen. You were playing games. She comes here, okay? You just leave her on her own to fend for herself. You cheat on her. You do her all kinds of wrong. All right? So what are you talking about? You love my daughter. You don't love my daughter. You don't know nothing about it. Loving my daughter. And you know what? You stay away from her. You leave her alone. He was like, if Diamond wants me to leave her alone, fine, I'll leave her alone. I'll stay away from her. I won't talk to her again. And she was like, okay. So you just gonna do whatever you feel like, huh? And just gonna go by my wishes. Dismiss my wishes, what I tell you to do. Alright, you go ahead and do that, and it's gonna be a war. And he's like, she was like, yeah, you go ahead and chuckle it up. Damn, her mama is not nothing to play with at all. Alright, so lastly, Peter and Tara. Okay, Peter took the boys to bed. They laying in the bed, whatever. He sets up this romantic dinner for Tara near the pool in the middle of the damn house. Okay? And he's like, look, Tara, I just really want to know, is there any, do we still have a chance? I know I fucked up or whatever like that. Do we still have a chance? She was like, no, Peter, we do not. Okay? We don't. It's just, you've done me so wrong. And I've given you time. He's like, what time did you give me? Okay, what dream world are you living in? And she was like, I've given you 13 years. I've given you time to even, not fuck up and go get her pregnant and make her wife even before me. I ain't gonna lie, this damn scene was funny. And she's like, he's going off like, look, I made a mistake, but don't you want to go to therapy and we can work this out? She was like, no, I don't want to go to therapy. He was like, why? When you go to therapy and something happened to Jameson, if Jameson asked you to go, and she was like, Jameson would never do me like you did. And he was like, look, you must be crazy if you don't think that all men ain't got several women. And she was like, I don't care what all men got, okay? I'm not dealing with that. And he was like, look, I'm going through problems, okay? That's my problem, is that I always choose several women. How you gonna get mad because you cheating? What the hell is your problem? I don't even get that. He was like, I don't believe you that you don't want to be with me. If that was the truth, then you wouldn't be here. Okay? We can say, yeah, this is for the kids, but yeah, we know what the truth is. Alright? So you wouldn't be here. She was like, you know what, Peter, I'm done with this. Me and you are not getting back together. You have a pregnant wife. Me and you not getting back together, and that's it. That's it for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Numerous times I went to pick up that damn chair, and I just wanted to throw it at Peter's head. I did, because you ain't shit, nigga. And you really do need help. And what pissed me off even more is that I saw the previews for next week's episode, and you gonna go to Amina while she in labor and tell her, you know what, I talked to Tara, and I told her that I choose me and you, that me and you gonna stay together. And she was like, no. Okay, you didn't choose us. You chose Tara, but Tara didn't choose you. And I'm like, yeah, Mina's right on the money. She right on the money, but girl, you had this baby, you need to just leave this sorry Negro alone. Because that is the worst. Why in the hell would you go and tell her some mess like that when she's in labor, having your child? Are you for real? Seriously, though? You was all the way wrong. And for this show this season, kind of accepted Peter and his ways. because these women continue to take him back. But that shit was just too foul. Are you serious though, Peter? That's just disgusting. You disgust me. Anyways, that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I mean, not Hollywood. Love and Hip Hop New York. Whatever. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Jazz Shaman, and 1K subscriber giveaway. Y'all be easy, y'all. This damn show is gonna mess up my health. Okay, that shit pissed me off for real, y'all. Alright, but y'all be easy. Peace.